San Diego's only News at 4, only on NBC 7 San Diego.
Lots of people want your old cell phones. I'm Consumer Bob. Is it worth selling them? We'll take a closer look coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, there is a battle going on right now for your old cell phone. Companies are popping up that want to pay you to recycle that phone. But how much can you get? And is it worth shopping around? Those are good questions we figured for NBC7's Consumer Bob.
Well, let's come up with some answers, shall we? Yes, it is worth shopping around. And you could get a few dollars for that old phone, or you could get a lot of dollars. Let me show you what's going on right now.
Please watch your hands.
Carissa Manzano is selling her old iPhone, even though it doesn't work. What do you tend to do with your old phones?
Just keep them in a shoebox underneath the bed. They're just sitting there.
Carissa is using an ecoATM machine, a standalone electronics recycling stand created by a San Diego company.
We see about 20-25 customers a day at this location alone.
The high-tech machine tests the old phones, makes an offer, and pays out on the spot.
So many cell phones sitting in people's drawers they just don't use anymore, and they say I'm going to give them away or I'm going to recycle them. They just put them in the drawers and they forget. So the supply is really endless, especially with people upgrading every 13 months. There's a continual cycle of more and more phones being retired.
For Carissa, her broken iPhone nabbed her 31 bucks. Ryan Remigio's old Motorola didn't do so well.
One of the phones I got $1, but hey, it's better than nothing.
As dead as it is or as new as it is, there's a price for it.
The folks at Totem buy old phones through their HelloTotem website and using the mail. Many of these phones end up going to China, Singapore, Vietnam, South America, and Mexico.
I think this could have been run over by a car.
But even in this condition, because it's a popular phone, Totem paid $125 for it.
We'll borrow parts from some devices to fix other devices, but we try and use as much of it as we can.
Now, right now, the cell phones are the hot items, but that may soon change. Already, people are starting to buy back old tablets.
iPads are going to be huge for us, Kindles, e-readers, everyone's coming out with a tablet. So we really see this as a one-stop for all of your electronics.
So the more companies fight for your electronics, the better. The more money you stand to get for an upgrade. The key is to sell your phone before it gathers dust and loses value.
It was just sitting around. Got some cash for it.
So you have ecoATM. They have 14 machines in San Diego and plans to expand across the country next year. You have Totem, also based here in San Diego. There's Gazelle. You've probably seen them advertising on TV. And there are many more, all who want to pay you for your phone. So yes, shop around. Look for what's easier for you and who will pay you the most. No problem with that.
Is this kind of, Bob, like, I don't know, selling a used car where if you do it yourself, you might be able to get more, but it's just a big hassle?
Yeah, in some ways that's a perfect analogy. I mean, you can do it yourself. You see plenty of phones selling on eBay and Craigslist. I've done it that way, but it is kind of a hassle, and I think it's a lot easier to find someone who will pay you the cash, and then you can just simply forget about it. So the ATM idea, they've been developing that over the last couple of years. Totem, others, they're very serious about giving you money.
Yeah.
Once the phone gets older than 2 years, you're not going to get much money for it.
Okay.
So the
It's
newer,
that dollar.
obviously, the more money
All
you're
right.
going to get.